Hi guys, what's up? I'm Mary Richardson. Today in this video, I'm going to answer the question, the top 3 ways that procrastination affects your mental health and what you can do instead. So bear with me while I turn on some more lighting so you can see me better. There we are. There we are. All right, hopefully you can see me. Okay, so procrastination, we all experience it from time to time. And what it feels like is it in the moment it feels good, but overall it's not. That good feeling doesn't last, and it actually turns into not so good feelings. If you are a constant procrastinator, or even if you're a business professional, an entrepreneur, and find yourself that you're procrastinating, you might have a heightened sense of anxiety, lack of self-worth, your confidence goes down. Why? Because you're not completing tasks. You're not getting stuff done that you know and want to get done. The thing that procrastination does is it confuses us because we really want to get things done. We know we need to get things done. We know how important it is, especially as an entrepreneur, a business owner. It can lead right to your bottom line. Getting things done can lead right to financial growth, and that's what we all want. But why, if that's so important, why do we procrastinate? There's a number of reasons. It could be a fear of success, fear of failure. As a child, you may have had to wait to get things for a really long time, if you ever got them at all. So that as we grow up, we bring this waiting into our adult lives, where we think, oh, we just have to be patient. Well, after you wait for years and years and years, and you see other people have thrived and built businesses, but you're stuck, or it feels like you're stuck in this loop of procrastination, it can really take down your self-confidence a lot, because you know that it's you and it's not just being patient. You know that it's something more. So what happens in procrastination is if you look at your life, you will notice as you go through your day, it's not just one thing you're procrastinating on. It's not one thing you're putting off. It's a whole mental attitude. It's an attitude of, oh, you can get in line before me, or, oh, I'll do that later. And these are things that you really want to do, like reading a really good book, watching a really interesting video, creating your own videos. These are things you want to do, but you find that it's a habit now of waiting and waiting and waiting. So how to break that is to first be aware of all the situations as you go through your day where you're not taking action. If you're not taking action in the first 3 minutes of thinking about needing to do something, you're procrastinating. You may be procrastinating. So this is no guilt, no shame, no judgment, because I've done it too a lot. And this is a big problem that I had. And I recently discovered why. I discovered, there's a lot of things that we grow up with thinking that don't deserve it. And sometimes when you are around someone who's toxic growing up, a narcissist who wants all the attention, anything you do, they take as theirs. Or a way to feed off your accomplishments so that they get more attention, etc., etc. So what happens is we start thinking, why bother? I don't get anything anyway. I don't get the love, the attention, the emotional support anyway. So why bother doing anything? That can happen, or we can just start feeling like I don't deserve it because this person needs it more than I do. This person wants this more than I do. So we put ourselves second, third, fourth in line, and we end up waiting, 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 and our goals never get met. So if you write down one major goal you want to achieve and take a step every day, regardless how small it is, take a step every day towards achieving it, you'll see your self-confidence grow. So real quickly, I want to add to this video what happens in procrastination. It's really just a symptom of something bigger. So procrastination can happen with certain disorders, or labels, I guess. I don't like disorders. I don't like labels. But for instance, if you have attention deficit disorder, ADHD, procrastination can be embedded in that. You can break it though. You can also find that if you have eating disorders or perfectionism mentality, you will definitely, most likely, be procrastinating. So, perfectionism, that's really kind of at the heart of procrastination. We wait because we want it to be perfect, because we think that there's a bigger reward if it's perfect. Of course, perfect doesn't exist except in animals and babies, but, and love, of course. If we are waiting to do something perfectly, we're going to be waiting forever. And you've probably already experienced this, where you want your business to be perfect, you want everything to be lined up and everything to be perfect. It's never going to be that way. So you may as well start today and take steps forward, positive steps forward. Perfectionism will absolutely drive you into perfectionism will drive you into procrastination because you're waiting to get everything perfect, and you're never going to have everything completely ready because life is life. Life is always changing. Also, I'll wrap this up in a minute, this video up in a minute. A lot of people that procrastinate, myself included, we can experience a lack of self-empathy. Self-empathy means that we're not really connected to what's going on inside us and our feelings. We're procrastinating, it's a symptom to get our attention because something's going on internally. Maybe we're upset, maybe we're disappointed, maybe we're really, really frustrated that we're procrastinating all the time. So we just keep procrastinating, which of course is not the answer, but it's a lack of self-empathy. When people that procrastinate often don't do things like getting in touch with their feelings very often, because I know we're busy, we're trying to push forward. Often we don't meditate as much, we don't exercise as much, we don't take the time to really ask ourselves the important questions. What am I feeling in this moment that I'm procrastinating? Why do I want to procrastinate? Why is procrastination so important right at this moment? If you ask yourselves those questions, you might get some surprising answers. You don't have to go to therapy. You don't have to take years of talk therapy to discover the answer. When you ask the right questions, your mind wants to tell you the answer. So when you ask yourself, why am I procrastinating right now? You might get an instant answer, because I'm upset, because someone just left and I'm missing them, because I feel like I can't take care of myself, because I feel like I can't provide for myself. Okay, and when you acknowledge it, I understand that I'm feeling that way. Doesn't mean I have to have all the answers or come up with instant solutions. When you just acknowledge your feelings, you'll find that they want to be released. And they'll just do it automatically, and you'll feel better. You may find even that you procrastinate less once you ask yourselves important questions in the moment. So don't be hard on yourself, because that's another hallmark of procrastination. Really hard on ourselves. We're really often don't like ourselves very much because we procrastinate so much. And we often compare ourselves with other people who are thriving, who are going forward. And what we don't realize is they probably have been through this as well. They've just done the work to ask themselves the important questions. Why am I upset right now? I acknowledge it, and I ask that feeling to just leave, because I acknowledge it, and see what happens. See what you experience when you acknowledge why you're procrastinating. So if you want to keep your mental health skyrocketing, you want to be kind to yourself and take a lot of self-care for yourself. It doesn't mean days and days at the spa. It means just 5 or 10 minutes to just close your eyes and tell yourself you're a good person. Tell yourself about all the good things that you do. And then you can open your eyes and get moving. I hope this helps you. So just to recap, procrastination is embedded with perfectionism, sometimes with eating disorders, sometimes with ADHD. It can lead to very, very strong anxiety, where you're hard on yourself, you lack self-empathy, and you do very little self-care. So if we reverse this and start asking better questions of ourselves, the procrastination may just vaporize, and you can work through it rather than fighting against it. I hope this finds you well. I will see you on the next video. I'm Mary Kay Richardson. I help busy professionals and entrepreneurs get past the bad habits that are holding them back. Bye for now.